Okay, today I want to do a book review on The Rush of Blood by Mark Billingham. Mark Billingham is actually better known for his Tom Thorne novels, which I haven't actually read. I got this book because my dad read it and told me it was absolutely amazing, so I thought I'll have to give it a go. So it just contains, it has 6 main characters who all go on holiday they all go on holiday separately and meet up and become friends on holiday. You have Angie and Barry, who are a couple, Ed and Sue, who are a couple, and Marina and Dave, who are a couple. Basically, Amber Marie goes missing in Florida while they're on holiday there, and the detective Gardner is not very suspicious of them at that time. However, when they go back to England, the trainee detective constable Jenny, she actually is quite suspicious of them because she wants to get ahead, wants to show that she's got the initiative, do more work than necessary, and she actually re-interviews them and stuff. But actually what happens as well, to confirm her suspicions, is that a second girl goes missing called Samantha Gold, and then you know as a reader, 100% definitely, one of these 6 people is definitely the murderer. So altogether I would say there's probably only like 10 main characters in the novel. There's actually quite a few really for the books I've been reading. Usually I'm focusing on like a couple, but there's actually quite a few different stories that you're getting involved in here. What I did like about it is it creates a mystery really early on. You aren't left waiting for to begin your speculation and your guessing. You know exactly what happens, and you know who the suspects are going to be, either Angie or Barry, Ed and Sue, or Marina and Dave. And Billingham is very clever at creating these characters and showing you that making you think, now that I've looked at, she said this and she's done that, that seems like a motive, or that's a bit suspicious, and you start trying to fill in the gaps and just try and guess for yourself. You slowly get to learn more and more about each character, and each character is really well written and really well thought about, and actually really believable characters. People that I feel like I could almost meet, especially because it's actually set, for the majority of it being set in London, in Crawley and Lewisham. That's actually not actually near me, but I've been to those places. They're not far from me, and like Sevenoaks is incredibly close to me. But it's actually the first book by a male author that I've read since Ready Player One. I do usually tend to lean towards female authors. And it's actually, if you like Harlan Coben, I probably would imagine that you would like Mark Billingham, and I do like Harlan Coben. I think he's an incredible crime writer. And because of the fact that it's it's written by a man, and he's also focuses on like it's basically three men, 3 women. It's quite a very good, like, unisex novel. Both men and women can relate to it. He writes both genders so well, so believably, that you definitely. It's definitely interesting, I would imagine, to both sexes, and even the content of the novel isn't like, it's not like a romance novel where it's just like chick lit kind of thing. It's actually really easily for both genders. It doesn't rely on like parenting as either, so it's like you can read it whether you're young or old. I think it's actually very good in that sense. But unfortunately, I thought the ending was predictable. While there was a twist, I was actually hoping for, I think he went for the easier option. I was hoping for him to go for a much more cleverer ending. He'd set himself up to have motives for all of the characters, and then I felt like he went for the one where the whole way through I was like, it could be him, but it's just too obvious. Or it could be her, sorry, it would just be too obvious. And then there is a twist at the end, which I wasn't predicting, but I felt that really had nothing really to do with it. And because of that, overall I have to give it a 7 out of 10. And I would say read it if you like murder mystery novels, crime thrillers, whodunits. If you don't, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't say that this was the novel to get you into that genre. And because of that, it's only a 7 out of 10. But hopefully the next book I'm reading will be a lot better. I'm actually currently reading Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which is a mixture of photography and prose to create apparently a thrilling reading experience. I will let you know.